it's time to have the conversation.
Hey, I'm at the top of my game. I'm who they hate. This shit come with the fame. That's how I knew that I made it. I woke up.
Hey Zivas, India Monee. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. We have some things to get into. Okay, so by the title, this is my first video documenting my breast reduction journey. I'm very nervous, very scared, like all the things. So after many years of considering having this surgery done, I have decided to pull the plug, and I'm doing it. That TikTok sound.
Oh God, I'm scared. Okay, I'm about to do it. I'm doing it. Fight up. I'm going all the way. Shut up.
I'm just gonna tell you like why I decided to get it. So as long as I can remember, if you don't care about my backstory, then cool, but you need to care, okay? Let me tell you how I came to the conclusion of why I was gonna get the surgery. So I had decided to get this. It low-key kind of just happened. Like I put it on my goal list last year to do a consultation. I did my consultation around November last year. I went to 2 different doctors. So one doctor was recommended by my OBGYN, and the other doctor I found on TikTok, actually. Someone who got a breast reduction in Dallas had shared her doctor, and I went to that office website and I signed up to go to that doctor, but that doctor was not available, and they recommended me another doctor. And when I looked at her work, I was like, oh, okay, like this doctor looks good, let's go for it. So I went to these 2 consultations. Dr. A was a little older, and I was like, I trusted her work because she was old school, y'all. She pulled out her textbook and she had all the teams, okay? The only thing was I was nervous that she wasn't as modern, so she was going to give me the look I was going for. One thing about me is that I'm vain. I care about how I look. It has to be perfect. Like, I have a really close friend that also has gotten a breast reduction, and she's like, I don't care. I just want the weight off me. Me, I care. I said I want my nipples to have the color back. I want to be able to feel my nipples, and I want minimal scarring. I want to look like my natural boobs. Like, I like the way my boobs look. They just hang low like a granny, and I want to fix that. How I got to this point was I don't even remember not having titties. Like, I really don't. The fondest memory I have of like having big boobs was like, I think 5th grade was like the first time that I was like, damn, I'm not normal. It was 5th grade, and the school that I was at, I had to wear a uniform. So I remember it was like the end of the school year. I had on a white tank top and a white button-up shirt that was like, I had buttoned open, like a white tank top and a white shirt. And then I remember I had on a blue bra, why I don't know. And then, regular uniform, whatever. So then I remember this one boy, and I remember his name. And he was like, it's like the end of the year. So he was like, oh, give me a hug. So I gave him a hug, like this was my friend. And he literally, like, you hug somebody, he would not let go. He was like, oh, I just want to feel your boobs for so much longer. Like, they just feel so soft. And I was like, what the heck? And I just like, get off of me. Then I remember somebody describing me because there was multiple Indias, and somebody was like, oh, India with the big titties. And I was just like, okay. Mind you, this is elementary school. And I think in 5th grade, I was already like a B. By the time I got to high school, I'm pretty sure I was already like a triple D. Big boobs also run in my family. So it was something that I knew that I could not get away from. And it's so crazy because growing up before I actually gained titties, I remember, this is so funny. I remember literally being like, oh my God, it was a Little Kim album cover or magazine cover. I'll put it on the screen if I can find it. I remember being like, oh my God, I want my boobs to look like this when I get older. My TT was like, girl, you don't have to wish, it's gonna happen. I remember me and my friend, she told me, oh my God, I heard that if you eat a bunch of broccoli and rub butter on your boobs, they will grow. This is like things that I heard in elementary school. So we literally did that, and I remember like always wanting to eat broccoli. So I don't know if it's like homegrown or like the myths work, but here we are. I'm a 38G, and baby, they have to go. And on top of like younger boys like fetishizing me at a young age, also old men would look at me. Like, I really remember like walking down the street, like as a 5th grader, 6th grader, like in my neighborhood, walking my little cousins to the gas station, and old ass men are trying to talk to me. They're hollering at me. They whistling at me. And as a kid, like that type of stuff really does affect you. Like, I don't even like older men, for real, at my big age, because stuff like that is just like, it makes you feel so uncomfortable. Having big boobs, like, I know the girls, like, I know some girls are like, oh, like, you know, people would kill for your titties. Like, they'll buy that. And it's just like, everybody wants what they don't have. Like, I wish I had a big booty. But, you know, and some girls wish they didn't have attention with their booty. So it's just like, yeah. And then I've got a lot of comments and like thoughts surrounding this, and I can't say that it doesn't make me think twice about my decision, but like, I feel like this is something that I've been thinking about for like years now. And I don't think that they're going to be too small. You know, I feel like for my body type, I don't think I'm going to go too small. I don't want to go too small. I still want my cleavage. I still want to have, like, you know, some meat. I don't want to ever go too small. Like, I still want to have some nice titties. But I don't need all of it. You know, I wish I could donate to all the girls. Like, I would give it to you, sister to sister, twin to twin. I really wish I could donate. Like, in a perfect world, I would definitely want to be like, maybe even a double D. Like, if I had double Ds and they set up, that would be perfect. But I think I'm going for a C, D for insurance purposes. I told my surgeon, like, I would rather be on a, like, larger side. But I know, like, watching reviews and some of the girls say, like, you know, they're going to get more natural. Of course, you're going to gain weight a little bit here and there. So go as small as you can go. So I think I'm just going to go with the recommended, which is what my doctor said is a full C. So, and according to insurance, they have to take out so much for them to cover it. So I'm just going to leave it up to the doctor. She's the expert, and I know, like, I have really bad control issues, but I'm going to have to listen to her. How I decided on my doctor was I went to her, and she was really cool. She was young. She was hip. And I was like, I care about what I look like. I want my boobs to be smaller, but I care about how they look. I told her all the things that I previously said. And I told her, when I wake up, I don't want to look like a little boy. I don't. And I told her, if my stomach is bigger than my titties, I'm going to cry. Because I'm not the smallest thing in the world. And I also told her that I want to do lipo. So she was like, yeah, if you want to do lipo, we can get you right. And I was like, okay, perfect. So I did add on lipo. So I am getting liposuction. And because she was like, oh yeah, I could do your sides. And I was just like, I'm just like, I'm scared of surgery. I'm honestly scared. I'm scared to go under. I'm scared of like having the outcome and then not be what I want. I'm just nervous all the way around because I have control issues. I already know that. So I'm like, if I'm going under, I might as well do the whole shebang. Like, I already said that. One thing that I do care about is she did tell me, like, there's no research or anything to confirm or deny whether I'll be able to produce, you know, breastfeed if I desire to have kids later in life. And that was one of two things that was holding me back from getting a surgery. Number one was like, dang, like, am I gonna be able to breastfeed if I have kids? Breastfeeding is something that I would like to have the option if I am gonna have kids, you know? And the other thing was like, if my titties don't look like how I want them to look, then I'm gonna be pissed. And then the third thing was I need the sensation in my nipples. That matters to me. And I watched this video a long time ago during COVID, and Monee, I think that's her name, the OG YouTuber that's married to the white man. She was on Candy's podcast during COVID. She said she got her breast reduced and she does not have feeling in her nipples. But my doctor was telling me she does not remove the nipple, and there's surgeries. Like, that's something they also can't confirm or deny that will happen, just person to person. But I'm crossing my fingers and dotting my T's and my I's and praying to, you know, baby Jesus Devante Christ that I will be able to feel in my nipples, okay? So, yeah, that's how I came to this. So, basically, I went to see that doctor. I think it was like November. I did the whole process. One thing that I do not want to talk about is insurance and all of that and how I did it. I talked to my insurance. I don't understand how insurance works. I'm not a full-grown adult yet. Like, I just don't get the process, even though I'm 30. The biggest thing that you want to ask is, what am I coming out of pocket? That is the question that's going to answer everything. Make sure you get that squared away. Literally, we talked to maybe November, maybe beginning of December. They said they will circle back at once insurance approved everything. They said they would circle back at the beginning of January, and I hit them up actually kind of like mid-January. They said that like I will be getting some answers soon. And I swear the following week, they were like, your surgery date is this day. They started sending me all this shit. And I was like, oh my gosh. It's kind of like it came up and I was still pondering on if I wanted to get it. And it kind of ended up being like, okay, bitch, you're about to get this surgery. So that is where I am now. I'm hella nervous. This is what we are. So, I mean, this is me documenting how I feel. And I'm just like I'm on a journey of like creating the life of my desires. And I can't let the ifs, ands, and buts like stop me. So I don't know if I'm having kids. I don't got no man. I don't know if that's gonna happen for me. I don't know how my titty's gonna look, but I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit and hope for the best because it is something I want. Like, I look at my body, I'm like, damn, like I'm tired of having this weight. My back hurt, my shoulders hurt. I'm in excruciating pain if I stand up for too long. Like, I'm tired of looking like voluptuous. Like, that's not even a word I would use to describe myself, and that is, I heard that's how people would describe me. I'm just tired of being like over sexualized or feeling like a fetish. Like, I don't even think my boobs are like that big, but like according to some other people, they're huge as fuck, which yeah. And just the way that sometimes men perceive me, I'm not trying to give all the time, I want to give dainty and like, but I can't give that because that's not the type of body that I have. I am nervous about how people are going to see me because I feel like this is weird, but I've been talking to my therapist about this. I feel like I don't lead with my titties, but I feel like my titties are a part of me. So it's like, oh, like, yeah, it's kind of like a characteristic, or it's like, and I don't think they're going to be like super small, but like, I feel like it's something that is my identifier. So I feel like to not have that is going to be different. And I would be lying if I didn't say that I am nervous about like how men are going to be towards me, because it's like a love-hate thing. Like, oh my God, I just feel like, oh my God, like, I'm a girly, like I got titties, they're big. And then also there's the flip side of that that's like, damn, like you ain't never seen titties before, But then I'm also like, how is it to have small boobs? Because I don't know what that is like, So I don't know what that kind of caveat is and how to put those feelings into words. But right now I'm just literally like, no scripts, no nothing. I just pressed the camera on. I just wanted to document this moment. And I decided to share this breast reduction journey with you. So if I can help it anyway, like, I'm here to answer questions. I am just, like I said, building the life that I see for myself. I'm just trying to I just turned 30 literally a month ago. So I'm just trying to be perfect in how I see me, to be perfect in how I want to look in my own eyes. That is what this journey is about. It's my self-love, self-care journey, and I'm just trying to live my life like it's the weekend forever. I want my life to feel blissful and like it's a Friday or a Saturday every day. And this is step 1 of that journey. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments down below. Let's chat. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok. I also have a blog. I'll put it on the screen. And I'll see you divas next time.